Hey friends, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. It's Christmas season, my favorite time of the year, and today we're going to make this gorgeous centerpiece that's going to go on the center of our dinner table. Alright, I'm so excited about this. So for this project, we're going to use some floral stems. These are Christmas picks from Michael's. I bought them for 50% off, which I thought was a good deal. Here's another one. So I use a couple of those. Hopefully your Michael's has them 50% off if you're buying them around the Christmas season. They should be. If not, you can always use a coupon. We're also going to use the Christmas truck. I got this Christmas truck from Big Lots. There's a pack of 3 and they're only $6, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm also using a candle, and I got this at the Dollar Tree. This takes 2 AAA batteries, and it just twists on and off, so you can turn it on or turn it off. Let's see, you'll need some floral foam from the dollar store as well. Walmart sells them, Michael sells them, any craft store sells them. We'll need 4 popsicle sticks, maybe more, depending on how long you need your stick. If you have dowels, you can use dowels for this as well. We'll also need wire cutters, some scissors, some electrical tape, and pipe cleaner, and E6000 glue, because this is super glue, and you'll need some hot glue gun. Also, last but not least, you'll need your basket. This basket I got at Michael's as well, and it was 50% off. I think I paid about $2 for it. So get your finds. All right. Alright, so we'll start cutting this. Here's the wire cutters, make it so much easier to cut in. Cut at the end, that way, like I said, you have plenty of stem to stick into the floral foam. Okay, so now we have everything cut up and it'll be ready for us to stick in the floral foam. We'll set that to the side, and then we're gonna go, I would suggest putting let's fix the candle first, because we're gonna have to put this in the foam first, and we're gonna stick it right here, and then we're gonna put the floral picks around it, and I think it makes it easier to figure out how and where you want to position all of the picks. So I'm gonna show you how to put this on this floral foam. This is where our pipe cleaner comes in, or I'm sorry, our popsicle sticks, and our electrical tape, our E6000, and our hot glue. Okay, so first thing I did is make sure that you can take this out, and this is where you'll put the batteries in. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put some E6000 glue on the popsicle stick, and you're gonna need 2 of them because it'll be more stable when you put it in your foam. So put some E6000 glue, and then I'm gonna put some hot glue as well, just on the tip, because you're gonna need to put it just on this bottom piece. Don't put it up to the top, because if you do, you're not going to be able to unscrew this to be able to change the batteries or take the batteries out when you put your ornaments away or your decorations away. So there's one, and then set that down. We're going to do the other popsicle stick. And we're going to put it on the opposite side of it. And then just put it down, or hold it down until the hot glue dries. The E6000 is going to take a little bit to dry, a little while to dry. Try to make them as even as possible. But if it's not perfect, it's okay, because the popsicle stick isn't going to show, it's not going to stick out of the floral wire. You won't be able to see that. Okay, so the electrical tape, I used it just as a reinforcement. That way it doesn't fall apart. Get a little piece of tape. And then start from one end right here. Also make sure that it stays on the bottom of it. I'll show you. So you can twist the candle off so you can put your batteries in there. All right, so that's done. Now, there you go. It'll come off. You'll be able to change your batteries, put batteries in there, or take them out, like I said. I would recommend taking them out whenever you put your Christmas decorations away because you don't want the batteries to rust. Okay, so now the next step would be just putting the pipe cleaners. I mean, let it dry a little bit. You might need a little bit of time to dry. But next, this is all you do. You put it through the middle. Make sure that it's centered. That way you don't have it uneven. I mean, if you want to put it out to the side, you can do it as well, if that's where you want it. But there we go. So our candle is in. So now the next thing that we need to do is we're going to put it in our basket. I'm going to use some E6000 glue as well as some hot glue just to make sure that it sticks. So first we'll put the E6000 glue. And then we're going to put hot glue, and then we're going to put it in our basket. All right, so now that it is in here and it's kind of dried, make sure you give it a little bit of time to dry. That way it won't come apart. So we're going to stick our floral picks in here, and the easiest way to do it is just kind of play around with it. And I usually try to make things symmetrical, so if there's one thing on one side, I put it on the other side just to make sure that it looks somewhat even. If you know exactly where you're going to put everything, then I would suggest you go ahead and put some E6000 glue on the stem and then stick it in there. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put some in mine. That way it can stay in there and won't come apart. You can also, you don't have to put glue. You can just stick them in there as well. It really doesn't require glue. I'm doing it to make sure that it stays. So I'm gonna take some more glue here, and yeah, just have fun with this. See what works, what doesn't work, see what you like, what you don't like. These are very easy to take out and put back in, and they come out beautiful. I absolutely love making this. This is one of my favorite things to make. Okay, so it looks like it's all coming together. So once you finish putting this floral arrangement together, we're going to work on the little truck that I'm going to put in there. And I think it looks pretty good. If you need to add more floral picks, please do so. Do it to your liking. This is just the way that I'm going to make it right now. All right, so now to the truck. The truck was super easy. I mean, we need to stick to in order to put it into a floral arrangement, and for that I used popsicle sticks, as you can see here. I'm going to use some E6000 glue, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a whole one, and then I'm going to stick them together because I need it to be kind of a little bit longer than just one. So I'm going to cut it in half, and then that way all of this is going to be in the floral foam, and this is going to be attached to our truck. So glue these together, and then we're going to glue this stick to our truck, and it's super easy. I'll show you. Put some E6000 glue, and then some hot glue. And then Glue that, give it a few minutes to dry. Once that's dry, we'll put it onto our truck. You can put it on either side, it doesn't matter, because I mean, you can, wherever you want to put it, whatever direction you want to face it, like you'll still have this stick. You can also stick it here in the middle if you'd like. So let's give it a few minutes to dry and then put it on here. Right, looks like our truck is dry, and now that it's dry, we're going to bring our floral arrangement and we're going to stick it in there. Here's there. And you can put it whichever side you want to put it. I think I'm going to try to figure out. Either way, it looks great. I think I'm going to put it right here. Just push it down in there, and it should stick in there. There you go. I'm also going to add a bow on this side, just because I like bows for some reason. So I'm going to put a bow on this side and see what it looks like. And for that, I'm going to need a red ribbon. I'm going to make a red one, and then I'm going to use a pipe cleaner. So for the bow, it's super easy to make for things like this. The pipe cleaner, I'm going to cut that in half because I don't need that much. I could probably use a third of it actually. So I'll cut that. And then the bow, I already had it cut, and then I did the tail ends of it like this, like a V. And that's super easy. I'll show you how to do it. Just fold it like this in half, and then with scissors come from the top to the bottom, and then it'll make a V shaped. Mine's already done, so I just trimmed a little bit off of it. And do that to both sides of the ribbon. To make the bow, all you're going to do is you're going to, I was messing with it earlier, so it's kind of a little pinched already, but what you can do is just take the ribbon and find kind of the center of your ribbon. Once you find the center, press it down so you know where it is. Then bring one tail to the center, and then the other tail to the center. And then when they're both in the center, all you're going to do is you're going to squish it down. It'll look better once you're completely done with it. Take your pipe cleaner and then twist it. A couple of times. I'm going to glue it, but if you made this long enough, you could probably attach it to the candle just with the pipe cleaner, but I'm going to use glue because I didn't make this long enough. So cut this excess off. Put a dab of glue. And then just put it right through. Give it a few minutes to dry in there. And then there you go. That's your complete product. I love this project. I think it looks gorgeous. It's a great centerpiece for any table. You can take it to work, give it to a friend, or put it on your door in your entryway or doorway, anywhere. Okay, well, I hope you guys had fun making this as much as I had fun. Oh, okay, let me show you that it turns on as well. Twist. I put some batteries in there, so there we go. It's on and it's all put together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.